How to buy and sell a home at the same time. Now, the only time that you may be interested in doing this is if you are trying to sell your home, but your lender tells you that you're not able to buy the home, close the home, and then later sell your home. You must sell the home first in order to actually do the closing of the purchase. Okay. Does that make sense? Hope I didn't lose you. Okay. Let me break it down a little bit further. So let's say, for example, you're looking to sell your home. Obviously, you're going to need somewhere to live. So you're going to have to buy a home. Okay. The easiest way to do this is to either have the closing set on the same day or very close between each other. Why is that? Well, number one, when you're selling your home, that means, of course, that closes and you're able to give the keys to the new owner. Obviously, your stuff is still inside that house and you have nowhere to send it. Okay. This is where that new home is going to come in, but you don't have the keys to that home until you close on that property. So it's easier if you close on that home or if you need a couple days in between that time. The first thing you want to do is make sure that everybody knows what's going on. Okay, then make sure that the buyer of your home understand what's going on and understand that the seller of the home that you're purchasing understands as well. That way, everything is smooth at closing. And otherwise, if you don't have that communication, people are going to be like, "Well, how come I can't move into your house?" Oh, well, that's because I'm still moving out. And so again, that communication is going to be key. Same for you as you're buying the home that you're buying the home that you're purchasing, right? Because if they haven't gotten their stuff out, you can't put your stuff in. And most sellers will not allow you, they will not allow you in most cases to put your items inside of their home if the home is not yet closed or if they have not yet gotten their stuff out. Okay. So the easiest way to do this is to go ahead and try to line up the closings to be on the same day. Okay. Now, this is only if your lender is not allowing you to do this. There are some cases in which lenders will allow you either to close on the purchase of a home without waiting on the sale of a home. And those are going to be cases like this. Number one, your income is high enough to support both mortgages, okay? Or if one home is obviously paid off, the lender's not going to probably say anything to you about it because there is no mortgage. That's why lenders put those rules in place is because, hey, if you're trying to sell your home and buy a home, but you're not able to find someone to buy your home in time before the time that you actually purchase your home, hope that wasn't too fast. Then if that ends up being the case, then that means you're responsible for two mortgages, okay? Now, everyone's financial situation is not going to allow them to be in a position to actually cover both mortgages. So there is a workaround. The workaround is, like I mentioned, you sell your home first, you have the closing dates very close, and then you're able to then transition to the purchase of your home. Option two is that if you're able to if you're thinking about renting out your house, sometimes some lenders will allow you to have a rental situation. That's where you're able to have a signed lease, someone that's going to be looking to move in. You've already collected the security deposit is a lender requirement. You have to show proof that, hey, I have someone that's signed a lease, they've given me their security deposit, and they're waiting to move, essentially waiting for me to move out so they can move in. And then once that makes arrangement, the lender has to look at the numbers because again, there still is a potential mortgage there. If there was no mortgage there, there really wouldn't be a need for this particular conversation. So the assumption is there's an amount due on that particular house, a monthly mortgage, if you will. And so that's where the tenant's going to come into play. Okay. And then again, this is where a lender is going to let you know what your options are going to be. Only the lender is going to let you know this. Now, just because you get one lender's opinion, let's say, for example, a lender says, well, no, you're not going to be able to rent your house out, if you wanted to rent it out and then go into a purchase because you may not be looking to sell. You may want to get a second opinion. You want to make sure that you get at least two opinions on what you're trying to do. That way you can confirm that you can even do it or not. Okay. And then once you line everything up, you should be good to go. If you like this video, you're most definitely going to love the next one, and I'll see you there.